It's Uncle Josh, and we're back on Uncle Josh Gaming, back at Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. We left off last time. We started exploring the Ranger Citadel. We met we already met Vargas, but we debriefed with Vargas. We met Wade Woodson and Sergeant Melson. And then we were going to talk to this person here. Gaunt man in his 30s hunches over a table, cleaning and oiling gun parts. He is smeared with oil and sweat and seems to be trembling slightly. Recruits, huh? Me too. Better see Captain Mercaptain at her drawing board. She always likes to welcome the new kids. A door, you've seen many like it. So we'll open it.
It was a farm you saved, yes? I'm glad you're cleaning up Ag Center's mess. What a disaster. That should work.
Looking closer, you see that the woman isn't quite as youthful as she seems. There are a few gray hairs among the brown, and a lot of lines around her eyes. But she sketches with the keen-eyed intensity of a younger woman.
A very tough decision, considering it was your first time out. Ag Center was a good choice, though. There are great scientists over there.
What do you think of General Vargas?
Vargas is a man of vision and prudence. I know a lot of the Rangers think he's too cautious, but I can't agree. Slow and steady is the way to go. He's done an amazing job rebuilding the Rangers after our war with the robots from Base Cochise, and we're stronger than ever before. That doesn't mean, however, that we should now go charging off to fight everybody and their brother. We must expand gradually and fully assess all threats before taking action.
What was Base Cochise?
A pre-war research facility dedicated to the science of robotics. Its mainframe was malfunctioning and kept building more and more robots and sending them out to defend itself against imaginary enemies. The Rangers destroyed the computer and the robots and saved the world, which is, of course, a good thing, but, well, I wish I had been a Ranger then. From all reports, the sophistication of the computer's AI was incredible, and its death was a great loss to science. I can't help thinking that, had I been there, I might have been able to find a way to shut it down without destroying it. What a tool for good it could have been.
What threats do we face?
The others say that our biggest threat is the Red Scorpion militia, who have taken over the prison which used to be our headquarters. They've been getting more organized and settled, and the fear is, now that they've established themselves, they'll start expanding their borders. What I say is, this will make them easier to negotiate with. Nomadic raiders have nothing to lose. A clan with towns and farms to protect thinks twice about risking their destruction by going to war. I say our biggest threat is expanding too fast. Let's make sure the communities we patrol are fully protected before we go looking for more.
General Vargas said to bring you this robot leg we found at Ace's murder site.
Let's have a look at it. Remarkable, but unnerving. I've never seen robot tech this advanced. It'll take me some time to give it a full examination. So, if you'll excuse me,
So we discovered Ace's star, huh? We showed the page of Ace's logbook to General Vargas. The general told us to find and question the merchant Ace mentioned in his notes. Sounds like we can find him in Rail Nomad's camp. Hey, over here. Listen, I heard you talking to Mercaptain just now, and well, everything she's got is solid merchandise. But as you may have noticed, Melton's gonna make you pay through the nose for the good stuff. Well, I got a little toy collection of my own, and I'd be willing to let some of them go for a lot cheaper than she will. Interested? What kind of good stuff? All the big guns, energy weapons, rockets, sniper rifles, all top quality. I made them myself. Do you want some? And they won't jam up? Yeah, they won't jam up every other shot? I swear, they're just as good as the ones Melson has. And is fifth of the price, but at a fifth of the price. What do you say? Cheap weapons. Yeah, we're interested. Cool. You can't tell the boss Mercaptain I'm doing this, or she'll fire me, okay? Don't worry, we won't tell. Great, here's what I've got. Bowling's Bar. Yeah. I don't trust these. Come on, I'm trying to raise money for a family emergency. Why does your family need money? I'm trying to help out my sister. I can't tell you any more than that, but it's important. I promise. Come on, can't you do a guy a favor? Is your sister in trouble? Sorry, I'm not saying anything more about it. Will you help me out? Buy a gun or two? Well, he's a smart ass here. What you're saying doesn't make sense. Something pretty terrible must be going on for you to risk getting kicked out of the Rangers for it. You're right. Look, it's my sister. If you ain't interested in the guns, I gotta get a letter to her. It's important. But I can't leave the Citadel. I can't get time off. Would you take this to her? She lives in Rail No Man's Camp. Her name is Caddy. Or Katie. And tell her I'm sorry. We'll deliver your letter for her. Thank you, I owe you one. Here. So I received the letter. What's so important about this letter? Never mind what's so important. It's private. Between me and her. Will you take the letter? Okay, so we'll use a kiss ass, and if the situation is anywhere near as desperate as you sound, you should just resign. Family's gotta come first. Fuck. You're right. I've been such a damn coward, hiding in the Citadel. I'm eating well, drinking well, while Katie's out there struggling in Rail Nomad's camp, trying not to get caught by the RSM piece of shit. He thinks he fucking owns her. Echo, I gotta go. If you're in Rails anytime soon, stop by. Okay, so we convinced, Bowling to quit the Desert Rangers. I want to see where that quest is. Robert Bowling is his name. So we've completed that. Do I have the letter still? Oh no, he must have taken it.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
Just checking in to let you know that we are making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, your team's recent progress merits a number of field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay. So Fade has 4 points, so we can give him 2 to alarm, disarm, and then we're gonna give him sniper. Cherry bomb. We'll go with demolitions. We'll put her up to 5. Oh, she has a perk. Hit the deck, minus 25% damage from explosives. Healthy, hardened, hoarder, improvised explosives. Plus 15% chance to recover a grenade type weapon when disarming booby traps and mines. Limber, long arm. Powder packer, a tormentor, turtle, weathered. Minus 15% damage from critical hits. Let her have that. Oh. Fade. No longer trigger ambushes for Ghost. Requires a 3 alarm disarm. Hardened. Hit the deck. Hoarder. Limber. Powder packer. Turtle. Plus 10% evasion bonus from cover. We'll go with turtle. There. The door. You've seen many like it. This used to be the Guardian's mess hall. Now it's a cesspool.
Hi, hungry. What's for lunch?
Hey Angie, same as breakfast.
Delicious.
You can remove an unneeded or troublesome CNPC from your squad by using the dismiss option on the inventory screen. Dismiss CNPC will leave the area and return to your ranger headquarters. Dismiss CNPCs will wait for you there until you return and recruit them again. Just speak with them. You can only bring a maximum of 7 squad members with you at a time. Good to know. Top off the canteens. Major Aaron Zelik, welcome to the team. Corporal Evan Hawko. A squat old guy with muscular arms and a bandana around his bald head, and a bloody kiss the cook apron around his beard barrel gut. He has an eye patch over his left eye, and a voice like a garbage disposal. And Corporal Jeff Hungerford. Read on, brothers. Better grab some of the grub before the rats get it. Ha, just kidding. The rats don't last long around here. They go into the stew pot just like everything else. Now, what can I get you? So, your name's Hungry. Been living with that joke all my life. And it didn't get easier once they made me the cook. It could have been worse. I knew a guy once named Richard Stroker. Yeah. You have water for our canteens here? Nelson must have sent you. He always sends the new recruits to fill up on water. Well, it's right there in those coolers. Might be the last clean water you see until you get back here, so take plenty and drink it slow. What's Sergeant Nelson like? That boy is a menace. Eats twice his share and never shuts up. Knows his stuff though. He'll steer you right as far as his guns and gear goes. Thanks for the info, Hungry. Later, brothers, and don't forget to fill up on water. An older ranger wearing an immaculate uniform stands by one of the cafeteria tables. He salutes you as you approach. This is Corporal Evan Hako. I'm Corporal Evan Hako, one of the recruiters here at the Citadel. I always like to make sure you new recruits are settling in. You're doing fine from all accounts. I'm also the liaison for any volunteers who wish to help out the Rangers on a non-permanent basis. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Got a minute? Sure, go ahead. Great. So, from time to time, while you're on patrol, you're gonna meet folks who'll want to help you out. Most have their reasons for volunteering. A grudge against somebody, excuse to get out of town, whatever. Well, we welcome them all. Extra hands are always appreciated, but we try to limit the number of volunteers in one ranger team to 3. Any more than that, it's hard to keep them in line. So what happens when you've got more volunteers than spots to put them in? You send them to us, that's what. If you want a volunteer to be able to join you later, you just tell them to come to Ranger Citadel and we'll take care of them until you are ready. You'll find them here in the mess or around the Citadel, enjoying our hospitality. Got it? Oh, and as an added incentive, I'm authorized to offer you a bonus for every volunteer you recruit. The more you bring, the higher the bonus you'll receive. What kind of bonus are you offering? We provide 2 types of bonuses. The first is a scrap entitlement, which you can use to purchase whatever you want. The second is an accelerated promotion merit, which allows you to rise more quickly in the ranks. The type of bonus you receive is up to you. Okay, so we found a possible recruit. His name is Spike Adams. He was a raider, but we convinced him to join the Rangers. Yeah, General Vargas told me all about that trio of fumbling idiots you sent in. Tell you what, I'll give you 1 bonus for the lot. What type of enlistment bonus would you prefer? An accelerated promotion merit sounds good. Fine choice. I'll annotate the merit in your promotion record. We found a possible recruit. Good work. What's her name? Her name is Rose. She's a scientist for Mag Center. Excellent. A lot of teams forget that it takes more than raw strength to survive in the wastes. You gotta have some brains too. So what type of enlistment bonus would you prefer? We'll go with merit again. Fine choice. Okay. We found a possible recruit. Can we get credit for letting Angela into our team? Haha, that's a good one, recruits. Captain Death's been here since I was a recruit myself. I'm not saying that she's old or anything. I would never say that. She'd kill me. We haven't found any recruits, but we'll keep looking. No worries, don't forget to drop by and receive your recruitment bonus when you do. Okay. We'll top off the canteens. Well, Sorry, Rangers, only authorized personnel are allowed in the brig. Okay. A leather-tanned old ranger is arranging knives in a display case and looking at them fondly. Tisk. Seems like it was only yesterday. Ancient and balding, with his ranger fatigues on, hanging baggy on his skinny frame. He wears his long hair pulled back in a tight ponytail, and his bifocal teeter on the tip of his nose. This is Corporal Flintlock Eggleston. What a choice to have to make. Well, I'm glad you saved Ag Center. Nothing I like better than their rutabagas. Now, what can old Flintlock do for you today? Did you call us children? Everybody's a kid to me. I'm older than dirt. And you? You're just back from your first patrol, ain't you? Well then, guess I can call you what I want. How'd you get the name Flintlock? The fellows all joke that I've been around so long that the standard issue for a ranger back in my day was a flintlock and a coonskin cap. And well, they ain't far wrong. I got boots older than General Vargas's daddy. What do you think of General Vargas? He's a good kid, Vargas. Helped us save the world from Finster and Base Cochise' robot army back in the bad old days, and he's been keeping us safe and strong ever since. Love him like my own son. What was Base Cochise? Back before the apocalypse, it was a military facility just like this one, only Cochise was a robot research center. Then, somehow, about 15 years back, its mainframe had some kind of a glitch. It started thinking that humans were the enemy. Can you believe it? The damn thing started pooping out killer robots and sending them off to kill all and sundry. Well, the Rangers had to put a stop to that, didn't they? And so we did. Blew the damn place to kingdom come. Ain't seen a robot since. Who was Finster? Didn't you see his head in the museum? Crazy scientist type. Wanted to kill everybody and replace them with mutants. Started making plagues to wipe us all out. Thank God Vargas and Angie and Thrasher and Hellraiser put him down like the mad dog he was. Is there anything we can help you with? Well, as a matter of fact, I could use your help. The museum is always looking for interesting relics and artifacts from the past to add to our collection. Recovering that kind of stuff was the best thing the crazies who lived here before ever did. Trouble was, all they wanted was to hide it away. We want to show it to people. Let them cogitate on it. Maybe figure out what some of it does. So listen, if you ever come upon anything interesting while you're on patrol, bring it back and I'll trade you for what you found. I won't give you no junk neither. I'll set you up with something good. Okay, so we found Asia's Ranger Star. It deserves a spot in the museum. That's damn sad. But we're truly fortunate you found it, children. I'll add it to the collection. It'll help remind us of the sacrifices the Desert Rangers sometimes have to make to keep the Wasteland safe. Thank you, Rangers. So the logbook got updated, so we completed a quest. We found another blood staff. Maybe this is the real one. Oh, I doubt it. I doubt that highly. A ranger team took it off the corpse of the blood priest up at Needles, and that was after they used it on a machine that verified that it's the real deal. Would you be willing to donate the fake? It'd be useful for instructing our new recruits not to get caught up in the excitement over finding pre-war artifacts. Smart ass. You don't have any doubts? Look at the blood that's caked into this staff. It's been there for at least 200 years. No way to fake that. I suppose that's true. How about this? I'll take the one you just brought in and allow you to take the one in the case into the field. If you find any evidence to prove which one is real one way or the other, let me know. Okay, so that's cool. So we got a blood staff. We found this axe in a grave marked Harry the Bunny Master and Egg Center. Weird, huh? Harry the Bunny Master? He was a mean old motherfucker. If you'll pardon my French. Can't believe you found this axe. Dr. Tidemann's bandaged many a wound from that blade. I'd love to keep it in the museum if you donate it. We'll give it to you if you tell us about Harry the Bunny Master. Well, before Matt Forstall got the place cleaned up, Harry ran Egg Center pretty much all by himself. He had a whole bunch of killer rabbits. He chased off any ranger they got near the facilities, so it wasn't until he died that someone got in there and saw all the advanced tech and experimental crops he'd been hiding. That man was definitely not right in the head, but boy was he strong. Happy to compensate you for the work of bringing this back. I have a scrap budget I can pay you, or I can make a report to the general to make sure you get accelerated promotion. Get you to that next rank a little sooner. This is a tough choice. We go with the merit. A good choice in the long run. I'll send the report to the general ASAP. Thanks for the info, Flintlock. Those rad suits you obtained are fascinating. I've investigated the history of their production. Very interesting. Oh. An almost human head. Only the wires sticking out of the neck let you know this was never a living man. That and the slightly rubbery look to the skin. The clean sever at the bottom of those wires makes you think that the head was removed after the robot had shut down. It also makes you wonder if the electronics inside might be undamaged. Scratched into the science fictional eyepiece is the word Proteus. You spotted the actually useful Fix-It by Guy McVer. I guess that's kind of like a play on MacGyver. Hidden on the bottom shelf. So it's a toaster repair. We'll give that to Cherry Bomb. There. The shelf is filled with old-timey books. A few titles catch your notice. An American Life, The Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners, and Maximum Power, but you don't have time for reading now. You make a note to get back to them later. Intelligence Report, Memoirs of My Time in the Rangers Part 3, History of the Desert Rangers Part 1, and 2, and 5. I'll take all of those. A Red Ryder carbine, 200 shot range model, air rifle with a compass in the stock, and a thing which tells the time. If you're not careful with it, shoot your eye out with it. And This statue shows the back of a head with 3 tentacles instead of a body, each gripping a stiletto knife. The opposite side of the head shows the same. A plaque at the base says, "A Ranger, in the year of who the fuck cares, Eric Tidemann." And we gained a skill point. Yeah, and that's the Red Rider. While the cannon has been dead for years, its parts seem to be in working order. Someone with knowledge of machines and how to repair them might be able to get a little power flowing. So that needs a mechanical repair. A computer of some kind, gently illuminating the area with dim light. The Primacorian mural is a work of art which you have only heard rumors about. It records all human history in one vast display of gaudy colors. At the beginning of the display, you see the image of Charles Darwin. Oh. Walking arm in arm with an ape in a wedding dress. Next to that, you see a youthful Egyptian pharaoh in mummy wrappings and a gold mask dancing on the stage of a place called, according to the neon lights behind him, Radio City Museum of Unnatural History. Pardon me. Proceeding along, you see a masked man brandishing silver 6-shooters on the back of a silver Tyrannosaurus. Hot on the trail of a mustachioed man wearing a swastika. A fat man in a red uniform with white trim flies to the sky in a sleigh pulled by 8 F-19 stealth bombers. He has bags full of guns, ammos, and bombs, which he is freely dropping down to King Arthur and his knights so they can battle Genghis Khan in the Yellow Peril. Yet further on, a man in a green and gold uniform with the number 12 emblazoned on it and a G on the helmet has just thrown a missile to a man vanishing in a white glow of an atomic mushroom cloud. Finally, at the far end of the wall, you see the ape in its tattered wedding dress, squatting and studying the fire-blackened helmet. That's pretty cool. That's from the first Wasteland. Plastic card with a black stripe on one side, and the words Sec Pass 7 written on the other. It has seen a lot of wear and tear. Oh, there's a toaster. Somehow the Rangers have managed to keep an intact M388 Davy Crockett tactical nuke in perfect shape for the last 150 years. Every part, wire, and actuator looks to be in working order. Do you think the warhead is live too? Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Goddamn pills. Don't do shit. This man must be the Ranger's doctor, judging by the tools he is carrying around. He looks around the room, tending to his patients, but frequently stops to catch his breath. You can see tattoos running along his neck and arms, though he can only catch a glimpse of the latter when he reaches up to cover his mouth during a coughing fit. Oh, new recruits. Hurt? Need supplies? Or just sneaking? You're taking pills, Doc? What's it to you? Can a sick man take pills? What's wrong with you? Anything we can do to help? Not unless you've got a cure for lung cancer on you. Damn. It. Hack. Before the apocalypse, I could have had chemo. Therapy. Latril. Healing crystals. Now, all I can do is take pain pills and wait for the end. And the fucking pills ain't working anymore. What if we found a cure? Ha! What a comedian. There is no cure. Not for 150 damn years. Not unless you believe those crackpots who say that Finster found one before he died. Who was Finster? A mad scientist lived in a place called Darwin Village. He was working on modifying humans for hostile environments. But there are rumors that he invented a lot of diseases and cures too. Bullshit, of course. And even if it wasn't Darwin Village, it doesn't exist anymore. Where was Darwin Village? North of here, somewhere. Ask Sagarra, but it's gone. The Rangers leveled it, then radiation ate it. Nothing left. What's Sergeant Sagarra like? Thrasher, our map guy in the library, keeps track of where things are and where they used to be. We take pain pills if we find them. Hell yes, anything and everything. I'll trade you double for any you find. Yes, we need to be fixed up. Alright then. Line up and let me have a look at you. Done. Anything else? Yes, just looking around. Well, don't stay out till you're sick. No looky-loos. Yes, please, we need to stock up on supplies. Okay. Trinket. Some of those. Thanks, Rangers. Needed that. If you find more, bring them over. Okie doc. Okay, Doc. Take care. Okay. This Ranger is pretty out of it. The whether from his wounds or from his medication, you can't tell. You can see bandages under his jacket and hat. Can't help him.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
Just checking in to let you know we are making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, your team's recent progress merits a number of field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay. So we've done all we can do there. You're heading into the radiation clouds. I want full reports on every community you find. There's no getting around it, despite the bathrobe and slippers and the high-tech artificial leg. This guy's intimidating. Fat, yes, but there's a lot of muscle under all that padding. And he's 6 if he's an inch. Also, his fists are the size of canned hams. If that was Blythe, this must have been Parker. Which makes this, he's talking to himself. Though his shelf is mostly filled with charts, maps, and topographical surveys, there may as well be in Venusian a few interesting titles stick out. Intelligence Report Part 1, History of the Desert Rangers 3 and 6. So we'll take those. Yeah, I know, you're the new recruits, heroes of Egg Center, and etc. Well, I don't do the tour. Flintlock does the tour. I just do maps. So unless you've got questions about maps, talk to him. Thanks. Where'd you get that cool artificial leg? If you ask about it again, I'll tear it off and beat you with it. Come on. What if one of us loses a limb? You're gonna keep a fix like that to yourself? Sigh, you're right. I'm being selfish. I got it from a woman named Dr. Kyle. Don't know where she came from, but she did excellent work. It's not for the squeamish though. The new leg is fine. Works like a charm, but it's powered by a fuel cell that's implanted in the chest. Kinda freaks me out, to be honest. What's freaky about it? It's like a little blue gem set into my breastbone. First few nights I had it glow. The glow kept me awake. It just feels unnatural. What's so interesting about maps? Keeping accurate maps is an important part of a ranger's job. Knowing locations and distances to towns, oases, and resources keeps our communities alive. We also need to put new places on the map when we find them. Catalog who lives there and if they're a threat. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be getting back to it. So, we should keep an eye out for new places. We are always looking to expand our knowledge of the world. Write down all the places you visit on your travels, and when you come back to base, I'll reward you for any place we don't already have on our maps. The more the better. Oases are important. There are many places to find drinkable water out in the desert, so we try to keep the maps current about which are pure and which have run dry. And no, I'm not going to give you a map. Part of becoming a ranger is finding water for yourself. We had to do it in my day. You'll do it in yours. Do you and Flintlock get along? His incessant chatter can be wearing, but I'm glad he's here. He acts as a shield for the idiots who would otherwise bother me. There's a tour. Every time Vargas brings new recruits to the Citadel, they always want to show them around the museum. Well, I don't have time for that. You never pay any attention anyway. How do you feel about Vargas? That's General Vargas to you. A wild man back when we patrolled together. Now he's too cautious for his own good. Or the Rangers. What do you mean, too cautious? We lost a lot of men taking this place, and I understand him wanting to regroup and rebuild. But it's been 15 years. While we've been sitting here, guarding our little patch, the weeds have been growing beyond our borders. And every year, we let them grow. They're gonna be harder to cut back when the time comes. What are our borders? Look at this map. This is Ranger Citadel. Our territory stretches from rail nomads here to the north, to Egg Center in the south and High Pool in the east. That's it. Everything outside the triangle has become terra incognita. Our influence is shrinking when it should be expanding. You know about High Pool? Well, it was a reservoir and water treatment. We got a water treatment plant. We got our water from them in exchange for patrolling up there. Until you let it die, that is. What do you know about Egg Center? an old pre-war research facility that got turned into a farm. Now it's a research facility again. Bunch of science types up there trying to figure out ways to grow more and better crops in the wasteland. We get most of our food from them. Good thing you saved it. Tell me about rail nomads. A little town built up out of rail cars, always fighting amongst themselves, but they don't generally bother anybody else. Bit of a drug problem though. I wish they would end their conflict. Every time one of them gets the upper hand, I have to change my maps. Weeds. Raiders, militias, mutant animals, mad scientists, cults. We keep our own backyard clean. Beyond it, the wasteland is worse than it ever was. And there are places out there that haven't been updated on my maps since we got here. So where is Darwin's village? Darwin, not Darwin's. Darwin doesn't own it. Well, nobody does, since the radiation overwhelmed it. It's abandoned. I'll mark the spot it used to be on your map. Oh, so we got the location for Darwin Village. Enjoy the hike. Okay. So you're proud to be a ranger. If the rangers didn't exist, I would have joined some scavenger gang and been dead before I was 30. I may have lost a leg in my service here, but I've found my mind. I call that a bargain. The best I ever had. Goodbye, Sagarra. Back to work. Those maps aren't going to draw themselves. Alright. So now that we've kind of done that, we're gonna go back and check the ammo situation. We need to visit Melson, get some ammo, check out the village, or the infected pump station. Can you show us what's available? Okay. Now we don't need all of this, so this will take a little bit. I don't need that much. Try 90. There, now we've got a radiation suit. Attach that to the blood staff. Give that to Big Bird. So there we got a good weapon for Big Bird now. M40. 14. Okay. I think we can, Big Bert's got some skill points, so we'll go with, increases brute force. 5% chance, plus 5% chance to stun enemies while using melee weapons. Sounds like a good one. Rose has got some skill points to divvy out, so we'll go with computer science. And put one to sniper. We'll be coming back here. I just want to kind of break up the monotony. Okay, so we're gonna go to the infected pump station.
Able 1 to Citadel Base.
Go ahead, Able 1.
On site, talk to caller looking for bogeys.
10-4, Able 1. Advise when complete.
Roger, Citadel Base. Able 1 out.
Okay, so we found an oasis. There's an infected pump station. Use the shovel here.
Able 1 to Citadel Base.
Go ahead, Able 1. Call complete.
10-4 Citadel Base. False alarm. Just a couple of hobos. Resuming patrol.
10-4,
So it is
Able 1.
spread here
Carry
too.
on.
We
Roger.
must act
Able 1
quickly.
out.
Should I blame Larson and Sue or our own hubris?
Uh-oh. Just turned into a odd person. Uh-oh. Missed. That hit. Back off.
I can't believe what has happened to you, dear. I will end your suffering.
Oh no. There we go. The fence compound is built with pumps, pipes, and purifiers. This must have been some kind of water treatment plant before the apocalypse. But the damp and dark has lent itself perfectly to growing fungi. Nothing in here. back. Let's try that. Ah, I jammed. That worked.
Creature, I must put you out of your misery.
Oh, there's more over here. Got more. Okay, so we'll unjam her. Oh, she missed. That was a hit. Oh, missed. Okay, let's see. Got no choice, I gotta move him up. Oh, friendly fire.
Watch out, Doctor! Fool gets in a fight with the last one step. I don't believe what has happened to you, dear. I will end your suffering.
Oh, I missed. Oh, Big got hit. Or no, Angel Death got hit. cherry bombs hurt though.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead.
Just checking in to let you know that we're making progress still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, I believe a field promotion is in order for one of your teams. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. That's one out. Oh. Cherry bomb's gotta be healed after that. Big Bird carries some of the scrap. Spot to dig. Give Angel Death some ammo. It's an ammo crate. Cherry bomb gets more ammo. Same with Angel Death. Then we'll use the Ag Center serum. So we've completed that.
Copy, Echo 1. Echo 1,
Do
congratulations,
the
Echo 1.
leveling up. We'll go with leadership. Angela Death. We'll increase her assault rifle. Uh-oh. It's more guys. Uh-oh. Okay. And back off. I can do an ambush. Nice shot. Get cherry bomb up there and get an ambush ready. There we go. Crate. Maybe there's treasure. Metal chest plate. Give that to Big Bert. Field medic, pocket medic, we'll give that cherry bomb. Fade can take the ammo. crate over here. Careful examining the crate. Uncle Josh finds a lock. Fate can open that. We'll give that to Angela Death. And we'll give that to Rose. Oh. Spot the shovel. Ooh, a Bren heavy weapon. We'll let Big Bird have that. Okay, so now we're back at the beginning. I think we're gonna end things here, and then in the next one, we're gonna take a trip to the Egg Center and see Sue, let them know that we've finished the quest, and then clean up the Ranger Citadel.